Hello everyone, this is the first video I've made. Usually just post articles, links, whatnot. But there's a few things I wanted to talk about Ron Paul and the media's denial of how he's doing, how well he's doing. So, here we go. First, we have Rush Limbaugh, of all people, trying to demonize Ron Paul. Here we go. Here's this.
Established. I'm sorry, but this Ron Paul is going to destroy this party if they keep. If this is nuts on parade. The media loves this guy as nuts on parade. They want the whole Republican Party to be identified with the kookiness of Ron Paul. Hey, let Iran get nukes.
All right. So Rush likes to refer to Ron Paul supporters or Ron Paul's recent success as nuts on parade. Well, I just wanted to point something out that's nuts on parade. Here we have active military donations to the current GOP candidates. So if you can see that here. Here we have the total GOP donations, excluding Ron Paul, $15,298. Ron Paul alone, $36,739, with Obama having $28,833. So, Ron Paul received more donations from active military than the current president and every other member of the GOP. Now, if you Rush referring to nuts on parade, you referring to military, active military is nuts on parade? All right, there's that. A few other articles here. First, from MSNBC. Bachmann not even in the race. Granted, this isn't a Bachmann love fest like we've seen lately, but despite the Minnesota's reps' gains, Perry and Romney are the true contenders. No mention of Paul. Until we get, where is it? Well, I'll go to the other article. This is the same article, same writer, just on Yahoo. Picked it up and ran it. Despite Bachmann's success, the real GOP race is now Perry versus Romney. Once again, the headline: no mention of Paul. Like I said, it's the same article, but it highlights Ron Paul's name in here once. Okay, here we go. Ron Paul is a cult figure, not a party standard bearer. So there you go. The one mention of Paul is that he's a cult figure, a fringe. So yeah, he did good. He got second place. But, he's a cult figure. Why would you vote for him? He has no chance. Alright, and speaking of no chance, and media ignoring Paul, we'll play this little clip here. Basically CNN talking about one of their daily shows, talking about Ron Paul and why the media has ignored him.
So we had a tie for first, but where is he on the morning shows this morning? Where are all the stories analyzing what it means that Ron Paul essentially tied for first place at Ames?
And what the reason that he's essentially being ignored is?
The media doesn't believe that Ron Paul has a hoot and hell's chance of winning the Iowa caucuses, winning the Republican nomination, or winning the presidency. So we're going to ignore him.
Go ahead, Stephanie.
Yeah, I mean,
Listen to this.
I think that's, Howard, because that's the one thing Donald Trump has ever been right about, is that he's unelectable. I mean, I think, my favorite part of the debate Thursday night is that, Rick Santorum broke the golden rule of Republican debates, and that's pretending Ron Paul is invisible. So, I mean, I think you're right. There's more media attention than there is, this going to have to do with the actual results.
Right.
Well, just to remind people of the numbers here, this great victory won by Michelle Bachmann, and I'm not taking anything away from her. She got in late, and she's got a lot of momentum, but she got 4,800.
Yeah, we'll talk about the momentum in a second.
Ron Paul got a couple hundred less, as you say, Roger. Palenti with 2,293. Jackie Kucinich, you mentioned earlier, Texas Governor Rick.
That Ron Paul.
Right here. I want to show you this screenshot. This was from Politico. I think they've since changed their headline. This is how it originally ran. Michelle Bachmann wins Ames straw poll. Tim Pawlenty gets third. No mention of Paul. Okay. They're talking about that momentum. Let's get that out of the way. Talking about that momentum Bachmann had. Well, let's look at this momentum. Here is a screenshot of flyers that were handed out at the straw poll. Welcome to the Iowa straw poll. Join Michelle Bachmann in Ames with Randy Travis, Tim Rushlow, Richie McDonald, and Charles Billingsley, who will be providing free entertainment. Free entertainment. But as on a side note, you must register with the Bachmann registration table and vote before enjoying the free entertainment. So there you go. Let's see. Down here it says Bachmann gave out over 6,000 tickets, $30 a piece. She received 4,800 votes. So 20% of the other tickets that she bought were for other candidates. But seems to me she might have had a little influence on her side, that momentum in the form of free music entertainment of big names. Anyway, and finally, what I want to close with here is a current... Where is it at? There we go. A current poll going on Fox News. Who is the Republican frontrunner? I've already voted. I voted for Ron Paul. Let's view these results. Here, let's see. We have Michelle Bachmann with 1,000 votes, nearly, or a little more than 1,000. Second, or no, should I say, first place, Ron Paul with 16,531 votes, 72% of the vote. Clearly, we are seeing the people start to wake up. We're shouting, Ron Paul. We know who we want. But the media will continue to demonize Paul, to ignore him, as we heard just a minute ago, because, he's just not electable. He's a fringe. He's a cult. Apparently wanting to end the Fed, audit the Fed, go back to a gold standard, get economic stability is kookish. But hey, it's just the times we live in. Thanks for watching if you've made it through. That's just my little assessment of Ron Paul. So yeah, we have attacks from all fronts. I gotta say, I respect Rush, but I think it's a little bit of a sellout right here. So, there you have it. Thanks for watching.